Now managing moderators. Okay, so we're live.
Okay.
And this is, I'm going to turn the camera around. Hi. Maybe. I got to figure out how.
What is this turn button?
Where?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. Here we
Yeah.
go.
No.
Okay.
Neither was fun.
It was right there, bright. And so we're going to go over to the wood pile. This will be online, though. So it'll be saved online.
Yeah.
But the idea is for us, look at all these pine cones.
Yeah,
I could do so many beautiful things with those.
I'm going to make a stop to get my beer.
Burr. Burr.
Yeah, I got a pallet there cut up. A lot of it's inside, but then there's a pile there, and there's some on the wingwood pile.
And all that wood.
Those pallets will burn real fast, I bet.
Yeah. I like your stump there.
Yeah, that's my main cutting stuff now.
That's what she said, right? Like your stump.
And then there's those two there, but I was going to keep them as seats unless...
Yeah, that's a good plan.
If we actually really needed them, you know, we could cut them and burn them in some desperate thing.
Desperate measures.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like, you know, desperate times. Desperate measures. Not by seats.
Yeah. Have you figured out what we're going to do with the swing set?
Yeah, we're going to keep it there.
Just let it deteriorate as it goes?
Well, Gabe was using it.
I'd like to have some, like, ivy, I think, go up it. But then I'm afraid that it would get to the trees. I don't know if ivy will grow in the pine needles.
You know, I kind of like it as it is. So some lettuce and
put it underneath.
Yeah, and we were talking about even doing that.
To skirt it.
Yeah, we skirt it and then overlay it with what's that stuff they make houses out of?
Cob.
Cob.
Yeah. Cob.
Practice making cob by stuffing it in there.
Yeah. The hay is still there from the electric running. Yeah, we have all these beautiful pine trees, though, and we're the only house around here that has the pine trees. And then we have, I think this is persimmon. No? So this is partly our place. So we're just going to maybe clockwise around.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, show them the berry bush. Show the berry bush.
What's the berry bush?
The blackberry.
Yeah. So we're just going to walk.
Oh, show them where all the action happens. There's the septic tank. It's buried. This is where all the action happens.
Yeah. So maybe someone later on in life can tell us how to, if we need to get rid. So these are our blackberries. And I loved that we had blackberries. We bought the place in June of last year.
Mm-hmm.
June. And I was so excited about the blackberries. And then we realized that honeysuckle was here. And the honeysuckle took over everything. We came out, I don't know, probably midsummer. And we did half of the wall, and then we couldn't get to the rest. So if anybody watches this at any time, please, I mean, I might have started another row by then, but if you have an idea, maybe just pull all of this stuff out before spring. But if you have any idea how to disconnect this honeysuckle from these blackberry bushes, I'd be very, very thankful. I need to take down the canes anyway. But yeah, that was a chore. That was a big one. And then we have this garden. Oh, orientation is locked, it says. So we have this garden that's enclosed, semi-enclosed. And it's such a big area that we don't really know what we're going to do with it. We don't know. We have no idea. And it's a lot of, it's a lot of work for us to begin with. So I bought lots and lots and lots of sunflowers. So I'm going to get in there and I'm going to hopefully get some sunflowers in here for the birds this spring. And then here is the working garden that we're going to have to end up encasing, right? We're going to have to enclose. Yeah. Don't know how that's going to go. But I had planted some garlic over there. It's kind of covered right now. And we had the tarp on there. getting ready for the planting season. There's some asparagus over there too, or will be or was. This right now is this is our compost, right? Or kind of sort of compost
yeah,
area.
it's basically our compost area. And putting the ash in there. We've got dirt and stuff, detritus.
Yeah, we need to rake it.
And, well, I imagine we'll chop it up with a hoe, and I said hoe, and blend it all in and scatter that across the garden that we're going to plant. We're probably just going to do where the tarp is for starters. This will be our first growing season here.
Yeah.
So we're just going to test it out, see how we do.
We do need to rake that though. But here is that persimmon tree and boy, does she feed the deer. She really feeds the deers. There's our secondary shed. I think it was maybe built with the house, or maybe a couple years into the house being built. There's an old cherry tree. It was a plum tree. It's very, very old, and she has limbs that are that probably need to be taken off, but I don't know if I could ever get rid of her. Huh?
Did you say cutting off?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, she's got limbs that weren't producing any kind of greenery. Here's our burn pile. We had, let's see if you guys, I don't know. This is my hand. So this thing is huge. And we had the hose coming all the way from the house down to here.
You and the hose.
Yeah, you and the hose. It was stacked like very high. It was probably this high.
Higher.
Higher?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it was a couple feet above my head.
So, yeah, it was really high. Anyways, we ended up burning it was it summer or fall?
Fall party.
It was fall. Yeah. So here is this little fieldish area that we have to figure out something to do with. Our neighbors don't care for it at all. But do you think so? I don't know if I really want to ruin some of these habitats though. But
well, remember, we're going to keep that back one habitat.
Okay. Yeah.
Give ourselves more to mow.
So we noticed that the deer like to be back here and lay down. Now they don't have any coverage up, so it doesn't make much sense for them to be here. And then there are some trees that are back here along the way somewhere.
Dead.
Hey.
Well, yeah, look.
Have faith. These aren't trees.
No, I know. Where the green, thin, skinny pole is.
Look how sweet our neighbors. So we're new here, but everybody else's area is very pristine and cut just so. It's nice and peaceful. But it shouldn't be so bad in the summertime or in the spring or before the spring. Some kind of tree.
Yeah, but I don't see any tree now.
Well, I think it's similar to the trees that we're going to get to, in that it might have been suffocated, choked out.
White oak.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been really nice. Well, maybe they'll come back.
Once we cut it back.
Maybe.
Show them our property boundary.
Yeah. Property boundary. Here, will you hold this?
I'm authorized.
You are. It's facing that way.
I know.
What are those over there? Are they cotton?
I don't know. Let's go look.
Are we getting the climate for cotton? Look at all these hills. Do you think we could get over this with the mower?
Slowly, yeah.
What? I think we'd break our mower.
Yeah, it's some kind of, it's not cotton, but it's some kind of thing similar to it where the seed pod bursts open.
Look at that. They're beautiful.
They are. Milkweed, I bet.
Oh.
Look at that. It's so pretty.
It is pretty.
I think when I was a kid, I would collect them, thinking that I could make like a
The shell on them is pretty. And some of them haven't even opened yet. I don't know if that's...
It's like an alien life force.
Okay, that's enough of that. So creepy.
Nobody's gonna watch this anyway.
That's true. Well, they might eventually, or maybe get through like the first 7 seconds of it. I don't know if we can get over this in our mower, and maybe that's why they didn't mower. Maybe that's why they didn't mower it.
Mower it.
Yeah.
No question to that. Look, it's just as slopey or not as.
It looks like rolling hills. It looks like rolling hills.
Well, that's because it's mounded with the grass. Once you mow it, it'll become level like this eventually.
I don't see how you plan on getting through that, but I will laugh my ass off while watching you.
Do it down here anyway.
I'm gonna video it too.
Do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just doing up there.
Okay, so we do plan on keeping this area right here.
Yes.
This back area. Oh, Lydia's here. Hi, Lydia. We're walking our property trying to document, you know, what we're planning on doing, putting it into the universe as the new moon's coming around. And I don't know. Lydia, are you good with plants? She's good with herbs. She might know plants. Hold on. If she's still here,
look,
she is.
A dinosaur egg.
Okay, that's probably from the boys.
It's a dinosaur egg.
Hi. Do you know what plant that is? It looks like a shrub. Don't. Reese could use that. Anyways, we're planning on keeping this area here for the deer because I don't want to ruin their hiding place in the spring and summertime. So this back area. So there's a full 2 acres here that we started walking, and this is the back area. And we're looking, so they planted all kinds of trees back here. We moved here in June, and they planted these trees, and some of them are alive. And a pecan tree?
It's not doing very well.
Well, I think that it's because they're suffocating with all the overgrowth.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm not a tree expert.
There's another one too. There's another one of those red little bushes. It might be a... No, it's not like a butterfly something or another.
It could be anything.
At this point.
You'll look at the buds and the stem. And,
He'll want me to tell you about that, the property line. Anyways, look how beautiful that is. It's so gorgeous. I love coming out here at night, at dusk, and watching the sky. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. Sky, not guy. So here's the row of fruit trees. So I think we have the apple right here. And then there's the pear right here. And this is the only one that was producing last season. All of the other ones did not produce. This one, I believe, is an apple. And then this little baby, I don't think that it survived. And then another pear, and then apple. And gosh, I can't remember these guys down here. But yeah, from here, this whole area is going to stay, is maintaining to our neighbors' chagrin. They're not gonna like that. But then we're gonna mow down this portion right up here. As of right now, we only keep the trees. We had to cut back so much when we first got here because they were all just encased in all this tall, weedy grass. That's true. Yeah, that's another reason why it's a good idea to cut it. So you can see where we had to cut back, where the tree lines are, where the trees are.
Yeah,
Damn, it's cold out.
we cut a good 7 feet back here.
Yeah.
More or less.
We did. We cut along that line. I don't know if you can tell. So there's the garden. It's going to be the sunflowers. That line. This grass used to be all the way up to like right here. And every so often we would cut back a little bit more at a time. Took a lot of work. A lot of work. But slowly but surely we're getting it. Getting it. So Lydia, I don't know if you heard me, but that's going to be the sunflower garden because I don't know what to do with it yet. That's our burn pile. This is going to be our working garden, and it has our compost area right there. And then right back here is our blackberries / honeysuckle. And I so badly want someone to tell me a miracle cure to get rid of the honeysuckle because they're killing my blackberries, and I love my blackberries. And we have some persimmon. I think that's it. You found more firewood.
Well, I'm just picking up sticks. Gotta pick them up eventually anyway. Can't mow over them.
Let's peek in the shed here. Peek in the studio. You see anything? Nope. Thank you very much. You didn't drop any of your beer, right?
I already finished it.
And so now we're back to the burn pile and our pine trees. Burn pile. We have a small little campfire up there. A big birdhouse right there. And this is what Curtis does every night when he comes home. Most nights he comes home and he comes home and works on the wood. Look at all the crafts we could get done with all these pine cones. So many beautiful pine cones. There's this little area up here on the trees where I want to get some of the kind of that ribbed roofing plastic, and I want to put it up in between the trees to shelter this base here so the sap doesn't fall down, so we can sit up there at night after, I lose some weight and I can get up the ladder. And there's the back of the house. So sweet. We have a huge carport over there. And then I'll show you my absolute favorite. I mean, it's all my favorite, but I'm going to go show them the magnolia tree. Yeah. Them. No. This is my sweetheart. This is a magnolia tree. I just fell in love with her. She bloomed as soon as we moved in. She's an older lady, but boy, is she beautiful. She smells gorgeous. I love her so much. Yeah, also, if anybody knows, there's this thing. I have no idea what it is, and nobody could tell me. Hold on. There's a little pump. I have no idea what it goes to or what it is. Super fun. But yeah, magnolias, I guess, are harder to grow. So I want to plant another one. So when she wants to pass on, then
wood before it gets too dark.
Okay, so when she passes on, we have another one for her in her place. And then one more shot here at the sunset. I think that's it. We know what we want to get done. Let's see how long it takes us. Bye.